Hello and welcome to Blytheway Business News. Today I'm joined by Tim Harrison, who's the Managing Director of Ionic Rare Earths. Ionic, not listed in the UK, listed in Australia on the Australian Stock Exchange. Tim, welcome onto the show. Before we get into any detail, can you give us an overview of Ionic, the location, and then what's going on at the Makuutu project, please?
Hi Tim, thanks for having me back. Ionic is Ionic Rare Earths. We've got a rare earth project that's located in Uganda, 120 kilometres east of Kampala. Really well developed, a lot of infrastructure immediately available at the project site. We've got a very large ionic adsorption clay deposit. These are the deposits that are the predominant producers of the highly valuable heavy rare earths, which today are all produced in China. So Ionic, we're developing an ionic adsorption clay, Uganda, high value product, very simple processing, no radionuclides. So it's a very highly sought after type of mineralization. And we've been working through in a very aggressive program to get this project into production as soon as possible.
The London market, I suppose, is getting used to rare earths companies. We've got a couple over here which are listed in London. We're aware of the growing demand for rare earths for magnets, be that for electric vehicles or wind power. I guess we're also aware that the Chinese have dominated production. So we're getting there with rare earths. What is it about your rare earths project, though, which makes you stand out?
I think we stand out based on the low capital requirement to develop the Makuutu Rare Earths project, and also our basket. Our basket is full of the critical and heavy rare earths that the world is going to need to work towards carbon neutrality. Our basket contains 73% critical plus heavy rare earths, but most importantly, about 33% of our basket is the magnet rare earths that are critical for electric vehicle permanent magnets, and also those magnets required for offshore wind turbines. So 33% of our basket being neodymium, praseodymium, terbium, and dysprosium. So those are high value magnets, magnet rare earths. So our project is perfectly weighted towards this growing theme for EVs, offshore wind turbines. But importantly, also, we've got a basket that also has a number of other applications, especially those in key high-value military applications, and also the potential to produce byproduct scandium. Scandium is something that I think the world is becoming more familiar with, and when alloyed with aluminium becomes as strong as steel and as light as aluminium. So huge opportunity for aluminium scandium master alloys in the future.
As I understand it, you're moving the project forwards towards a feasibility study in Uganda, and you've just announced an additional, I think, just over 2,000 meters of infill drilling. What made you decide to do that, and what does that mean for the project?
Okay, so we're now working through the phase 4 drill program, which is an infill program to increase the confidence around the resource that the project has got to date. So the extra 2,100 meters brings the total program to 7,800 meters. That program is looking at increasing the measured and indicated resource base of the project to somewhere in the vicinity of around about 250 million tonnes. And at that sort of tonnage, that's probably going to be enough for us to underpin feasibility with about a 25-year life of mine. So we're really looking at providing a really robust base for the feasibility study, with tremendous amount of exploration upside still to be explored at the project.
And you're not just looking at the mining, because you've also, I think you're doing a scoping study for a downstream rare earth separation and refining plant. I mean, what's that going to do for the business going forwards?
So given that we're looking at a very large deposit, the scoping study indicated the Makuutu Rare Earth Project scoping study we announced in April indicated there's a potential for at least 27 years worth of a life of mine at that asset. We think that that's going to increase substantially given recent exploration reconnaissance drilling potential at the project. And on the back of that, we're looking at, a long life asset producing heavy rare earths and critical rare earths that are going to become increasingly more difficult to find. So it's likely that those prices will go up in the long term. Given we're producing such a rare and desirable product, the initiative of going downstream enables the company to extract further value from the rare earths that we produce. And really, it's the next step in the company basically maximising the potential for shareholders.
Finally, Tim, before we let you go, I mean, what should we be looking out for news flow in the next couple of months? What can we expect to come out of Ionic?
Well, so this phase 4 drill program that we've been at since June, we'll start to get drill assay results soon. I'm expecting we'll have a steady flow of assays over the next 6 months, culminating with a resource update in the first quarter of next year. We've also got a new tenement that we've applied for and converting and increasing or moving forward a number of other tenements at the project. So there's a lot of work focused on bringing the project and updating the project and moving it towards the completion of the feasibility study. We're looking at submitting our environmental and social impact assessment over the next few months within Uganda. Further metallurgical test work, ongoing optimization work that we're looking at the project. And it's all focused on getting that mining license application in as soon as we can so that we can bring Makuutu to production by early 2024, if not before.
Tim, thanks for joining us. You must come back and keep us updated, and we look forward to seeing you again. That was Tim Harrison, Managing Director of Ionic Rare Earths, operating in Uganda and already making plans to move his asset into production. That's it from Blytheway Business News. Thanks for watching.